Good morning, guys. Sorry about that. Oh my goodness.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing? Sorry, I couldn't find the computer. My computer's in the shop. Finally saw I had to find the other computer. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll get started here. Get everybody in. 1 sec here. There we go. Okay, there the people are. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Let's see here. Give me 1 sec. Pull this up. Hope all you guys are doing great this morning. Sorry about that. I couldn't find my other computer. Apple's got my other one. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to pull something up and keep admitting people. Okay. All right, give me one. I'm gonna give let's see, let me give somebody access to help me admit while I do this. I'm trying to just get to this other website, but I keep having to go back. Adrena, I don't know if you're there. I made you co-host just to help me out, just to have
Okay, I'm here.
all right, cool. I just made you co-host that way because people keep coming in and I'm trying to get to the site.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, you got it. Perfect. So guys, all right. Well, welcome to, is it Wednesday, Tuesday morning? I'm so messed up on my day. It's been a whirlwind my last few days. Had a flood in the house and been dealing with that. So, all right, here we go. So today I want to talk a little bit about, just about the agent attraction. Would like to also, just obviously this call, I'm gonna keep it a little interactive, is, put a 1 in the chat, because also I want to make clear, I know a lot of people are here to also get tips on building real estate. And we do talk about agent attraction from time to time. And I wanted to see who on here is interested in, learning more about agent attraction, getting information on that, because obviously we want to keep this call relevant to the majority of people that are on here. Put a 1 in the chat if you are interested in the the agent attraction side of things, because today I was going to just kind of touch on one of the tools that I think are really helpful for agent attraction. It's something that really definitely has worked for me and for others. It's a newer tool that we've had at EXP. So just want to get an idea for those of you that are interested. Put a 1 in the chat, and if you're not, just so I know you're engaged, put a 2 if you're just not so much, you really hear more for the real estate training on selling versus that. So it's okay. I mean, it does not matter. Please, just so I know who's here for what. So a 2 would be you are more interested in the sales side, but 1 for agent attraction. Cool. Looks like we've got some 1s. We got a 2. Okay, that's good. And just so you guys know, I mean, it is totally okay. I mean, not everyone is interested in the agent attraction side of the business. That's totally cool. What I would say is this, when I worked for Remax, for me to get my check the old school way, we had to actually hand in a package, and one of the sheets on the cover sheet was actually a list of who is, I had to list the agent, their name, contact information, and then a little bit about them. Did I like them? Did I think they were a strong agent? Would they be a good fit for our brokerage? And so my broker actually would call those people that that are positive, right? Positive response on the sheet. And so we could do the same thing here, because the deal is there is I had to fill it out just to get my check. There was no benefit. I didn't get anything if he signed that person up. But with our situation, if you're closing deals and you're really not comfortable, it's not really your thing, agent attraction, talk with the person that brought you in, your sponsor, or I mean, anybody, any of us, can help out, and we can talk to that person for you, right? Of course, that would be your sponsor. You would be the one listed because you gave the name, and then you could benefit from that. You could get that passive income coming in, but you wouldn't necessarily have to take that on, because I definitely understand that's not everyone's focus. About, interestingly enough, if you guys aren't aware, only 15%. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I think it's 12% with the last numbers. 12% of people at EXP actually attract agents. That's really low, right? That means that most people are here for the value that EXP brings regarding, the stock, the training, work from home. I mean, all of the different value that we bring, people are here, but for that, besides the agent attraction. So it's totally okay. I just want to make sure we're good on that, but we are here to help you. And that way it's kind of a hands-off approach where, hey, at least you could benefit. And, it's so interesting that that's how my broker did it, because it realizes that brokers are recruiting every day. People don't realize that people leave brokerages. That's a normal fact. I mean, it's just, to me, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's kind of silly when people go from Remax to Century 21 or Century 21 to Berkshire, because they are the same model. There is no difference. But one thing is, people make funny decisions, guys. They just move, and they move for $2,000. But here at EXP, we have so much more value. So, but yeah, just saying that. And you can always reach out to myself if you need any help or support regarding that. Uh-oh. There we go. I am trying to find the site here. I've got way too many things open, so I apologize. Let me get this closed down so I can find this. All right. Still have quite a few things open. Okay, cool. All right, hope you guys see this. This is life.exprealty.com. You can see it up here. Are you guys seeing that in the chat? Can you guys let me know?
Yes, we see it.
You do see it. Okay, cool. So life.exprealty.com. So this site is really good to basically as a follow-up. So when I do my presentations, I basically go through the EXP Explained, which is on our EXP career website. I just go to the bottom of that and I click on that and I go through that presentation. Then I show them the EXP Enterprise Live. Therefore, I can show them my numbers. I show them everything that we do, the tools live, how that works. And then at the end, when I'm done as a follow-up, I don't go through this live. I actually send them this link as a follow-up tool, because I want them to be able, because people are going to say what? Most people are going to say, well, no, this is good. I gotta do my research. Well, so that's where we step in and say, well, listen, you want to do some research, let me give you some information so you can get to the right information. Now, of course, there is a lot of good stuff. I mean, of course, there's negative stuff about people that I say about every company. So if they do their research, they'll find both. But I want to give them put them in the right direction. So this is one of the links that I give them. And if you guys have not been here, this is phenomenal. This gives them a lot of stories about the agents that have come on board. And it, basically gives them, their bios, and it really helps people to relate as to, to who's joining EXP and why they joined. So you can see here an amazing amount of stories. Now I won't go through all of it, but just look at all of these tabs. There's 14 different tabs of information about EXP and people joining us. So pretty cool stuff. I mean, 14 pages of lists of agents. And, I'm sure a lot of these names you will recognize, but it's really cool because it's such a wide variety of people. They should find someone that they relate to. There's let's see here. Let's just see. Yep, definitely like this woman, Julie. She's a part of, she's actually, and Randy Donnell is in our upline, and he sponsored Christy Davidson, who sponsored Julie Nelson, and she's an author. Someone who has been influential in the industry. She's actually from Keller Williams. So guys, one thing, you want to find people that are relatable. So you want to read through these stories, because when you're talking to a Remax person, or you're talking to a Keller Williams, or whatever company they're from, or an independent broker, you would like to have a name at the tip of your, right the forefront of your mind, that you could just throw out there, that they can go ahead and you can refer them to this link. For example, like Kyle Handy, this guy right here, he joined back when, around the same time that Kendra and I joined, And he's an independent broker. He said no, he wasn't interested. He actually said no, he's not interested. He's good. He heard about it. And then his accountant was the same accountant for Pat Hayes. And so Kyle was feeling pretty good about himself that, hey, he's doing well. So you know how we hear like, no, I'm happy. I'm doing well. Things are great. I love my broker. He was his own broker. He ran a large team. But his accountant said, listen, Kyle, you really should talk to this guy named Pat Hayes. I do his taxes, and I think you'd be interested in hearing from him. Like, you need to call Pat, right? And so Kyle's like, okay, whatever, I'll call Pat. And of course, the rest is history. Now Kyle's one of the top attractors of the company. I mean, Pat was, at the time, I believe, was making like $30,000 a month. Now, of course, he's making over $180,000 a month. And Kyle's doing very well also. But these are just stories, right, of people that had similar responses to that you're going to hear out in the field, and then you can refer them to people that are similar. Tarek, if you guys aren't familiar, Tarek Musa, he is a TV personality. He does that show Flipping Real Estate. I can't remember what the actual name of it is, but he used to have a show with his ex-wife, Christina. They did some flipping show. I can't remember the name, but he's still on TV and he's building a large team. So people like that. I mean, certain people do, right? The NAREP president, David Acosta, I remember, before he joined, he was like, oh no, he wouldn't join. He's this, he's that. So again, just go through here, get familiar, because you can use it as a quick reference point, but send this link. And it gives people some information. It'll keep them busy, right? Because it's very intriguing to go, oh my God, there's people from all over the world, all different backgrounds, every different demographic. You're going to see different people on here. Tom Chong's a good friend. He's in here as well. So again, it's kind of cool to know some of the people. And as you go through this, guys, that's where the benefit is, having myself or Kendrick jump in. We know a lot of these people, so we can actually reference them. And if necessary, we can get many of them, we can get them on the phone or get them on a three-way. Okay. If you feel like someone's like, oh my God, I know that person, or, you hear some sort of connection, we can help out with that. So again, guys, it's a great tool to utilize. Now, there is another tool that I want to show you since we're talking about access to resources. This one, I'm sorry, I got to just log in real quick. This is on our enterprise, and you can actually send this link. You just got to copy it, but you grab it from your login. So it's good that you guys can see this. Sorry, I don't know what's happening. Maybe because I'm not. Shoot. Okay, what am I doing wrong? Oh, there's a dot in there. Okay. Here we go. Let me get back to the screen share. Okay, so you guys can see I log into my eXp Enterprise. So we scroll down, and you scroll down to eXp Explore Guide. Guys, this right here is something that's really good to share with people. Of course, another follow-up is give them the login. Give them a guest pass to the world. You definitely want to give them a guest pass to the world. You should take them there on your own. I take them there through Zoom, and so they can view it. They do a little tour. It's very easy. They don't have to do anything. They're just watching. But then when you're done, send them the link, give them the access pass, the guest pass, and then you send them the life.exprealty.com and then this Explore Guide. So all you do, guys, is just go up and copy this link. It's explore.exprealty.com. You can see it here. Just copy it, send it. But all of these right here are links. See, so if you don't want to know, you want to send them some information on the team concept, click number 9, click on that business model, and look what you get. You get, of course, our screenshot that's on the PowerPoint for the fees, but then it shows US domestic teams, self-organized, standard, mega icon teams. And there's a chart. So if you guys are not experts, at least you can show them this. It's very simple. And if you guys aren't aware, we have self-organized, standard, and mega icon. Of course, most of the people you talk to are going to be here at self-organized or standard team, because mega icon, you have to do a minimum of 40 million, 175 closed transactions, and you need 10 capping agents in the previous 12 months to qualify. But this breaks it down so someone can go, oh, okay, shoot, you know what? Wow, okay, I didn't do, my team didn't do a minimum of 6 million yet. Maybe I'll just do a self-organized team until I build up to it. Okay. But again, you're going to run into domestic teams a lot. You should know where this is. You can at least refer it to them. And again, if you're not comfortable, give it to me, and at least you can send this out and they have the information at their fingertips. Okay. And then you can see this breaks everything down with the equity awards. It explains the icon award, everything. This is very, very thorough. Okay. And so now it makes people feel comfortable. I've had a lot of people say, wow, this is really organized. You guys really have your stuff together. I mean, it's easy access to information. So this is going to give you a lot of credibility, right? People are going to see, oh, because you got to remember, people have heard a lot of different things about EXP, and people have sometimes received information from people that are trying to badmouth us because they own a brokerage, or they're a team leader. They could just be a negative person, but two, they're trying to protect their own company and keep people away. But when people see this, they realize we're the real deal. We've got it going on. So these are 2 links, explore.exprealty.com and life.exprealty.com, guys. Hopefully this is helpful. I mean, again, we have an inordinate amount of tools to help us build our revenue share. So this is something that if you're not in that mode of doing it, guys, make a list of the agents, send them over. It's just a warm phone call. It's a natural process. I don't know. I'm just curious too. Can you guys put a 5 in the chat if you have received any communication from a brokerage in the last month or 2 regarding being recruited? Did you get any text messages? Anyone get any emails, any phone calls trying to recruit them? Put a 5 in the chat if any of you have been attempted to be recruited. All right, so there we go. Look, that's so funny, right? And if you guys may hear, and again, I know not everyone is here to recruit, but it's funny because people get afraid to call. Oh, I don't want to bother someone. Oh, I'm calling to recruit them. They're going to get mad. Listen, it's a part of our industry. I laugh because I get recruited all the time. And even when I wasn't even selling a lot, and people get this attitude like, oh yeah, everyone's trying to recruit me. And I'm like, you sold 3 houses last year. People are just trying to recruit anybody that's got a license, right? So you'll get that, but you just got to have thick skin and just brush it off, right? I mean, because here's the deal. We know we're changing lives at EXP. So you just have to know what you know. There's going to be negative people. I don't care what you have, how great you have, how great it is. There's always going to be someone negative. There's always going to be a naysayer. But you can't worry about that. You just got to know what we know. I mean, look at this 13 pages, 14, 12 pages or whatever of positive stories of lives that have been changed in our company. You can be the one to share this and literally change someone's life. So, and if you don't want to be that person or you don't like it, again, have us help out. We will help you out with that process. And I love it. I love it. Look at all these people. You guys are all awesome. You're rock stars. You're all being recruited out there. So just know that it's a part of our industry. Don't feel bad about it. We will help you with that. I can tell you we're having great conversations. I'm excited. I'm leaving for Tampa in about a couple hours. I'm going to actually get a chance to meet one of my new teams, domestic teams that's coming on board from Tampa. So that's going to be kind of cool. Guys, people are open. I know Kendra's had a lot of amazing conversations recently. So, I mean, same here. Stick to it, guys. Make sure you're talking to people, ask questions. I did a great call with Tiffany last week, and I'm going to wrap up. Oh man, we're overtime. So last thing, she brought me on board to do a 3-way. She was doing an amazing job like she always does. And you know what the gentleman said? He said, and he had seen information from EXP. I think he even had seen a PowerPoint at some point. And he said, you know what I really love about this? Like he kind of stopped somewhere at the end and said, you didn't make this presentation about EXP. You made the presentation about me and about my success. And he said that means a lot. That's how we do it. And it's funny, I'm on a lot of mastermind calls, and that's something that they preach, is that this should be about them. And see, for you guys and doing it, if you know that's your approach, it's a lot easier because you're just talking about them, how you can benefit them. It's not like, oh, look what EXP does. Look what EXP does. No, no. What are you trying to do? What are your goals? And then, hey, these are some things that we can do to help you. And oh, by the way, yeah, this is EXP that is the model. This is the company, the brokerage that we work with that's able to give you all these tools, resources, and ability to grow. So hopefully that helps, guys. I'm super fired up about where we're headed. This is still our hottest time, right? Holidays. Now in January, we are the busiest time of the year for recruiting. So it's out there. And if you're out selling, keep selling, guys. Get your goals down. If you haven't done your business plan, make sure you write it out, go over it with somebody, and let's get those sales up. And guess what will happen? You'll naturally recruit people just through that, and you'll be able to add that to your income. Of course, your stock will continue to grow, go up. So stay patient. Let's rock and roll. Appreciate all you guys. Kick some butt today. Look forward to seeing you all guys here on tomorrow. Take care.
Thanks, Tony. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. All right.
Have a great day, everybody. Thanks, Tony.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. All right. If you guys have any questions that are still on here, I'm just doing a little work. If you guys have any questions for me, feel free to jump in. And also, if anyone's interested, just since if you're on here about joining the team with Premier, I know a lot of people still were interested in that. Feel free to always reach out to me about that.
You said the team with Premier?
Yep, Premier Group.
What is that?
Premier Group is it's a team that actually a few of my agents joined out of North Carolina, but they're growing nationally. And so it's EXP, obviously, but you can join a team inside of EXP. So I've actually elected right now, I'm actually in doing a 90-day trial kind of thing as the team leader. Several people on my organization have joined that team. So it's something that, may not be for everyone, to be quite honest. I mean, it's a team, right? So if you're a solo agent, you're rocking and rolling, you don't need it, it's fine. But the Premier Group is a team that is a mega icon agent team. So the first thing is you get to have that in your tag for your description, but it's a team. So you got to pay a split to the team, but it's very unique. I've never seen this model before. A couple of the highlights are the split is only 25% up front versus 50% on every team. There's no contract. Then they give you back on any sale over 150,000, they give you back $250 towards your marketing. So think about that. You're only on a 25% split up front. They give you a $250 check after closing to spend on marketing costs. So the traditional team, you go to the office and you guys make calls. They have leads that come into the team that they're paying marketing for, and they give you the leads to then go work. Well, here they don't say, hey, here, call this particular lead. They give you the posts. They actually help you create your first couple posts, give you the money so that you can market to get your own leads, populate KV Core and keep that rolling, right? They give you access and training to be able to grow your own. That's what, so it's kind of a little bit hybrid of a team where you're not getting the 50% split, but yet you're not going to get handed a lead. You're going to be taught how to lead and given money to market it yourself. Okay. So those are a couple of the highlights. And then there's also profit sharing inside of the team. Right now, the profit sharing has been running about $800 a quarter. And then one more benefit is the cap is only $4,000 on a mega icon team. So basically you pay your 25% split, then you got to pay your 20% to EXP from what's left, but it's only a $4,000 cap. So very quickly you will just be paying the 25%, but getting the $250 check back. And then the $800, if you multiply that out where they're at right now, times 4 quarters, that's $3,600. Your cap's 4,000. So you're almost basically don't even have a split with EXP. You're pretty much just paying 25% to the team, and you get access to the trainings. There's trainings Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, plus generally the team leader will do an extra day there, and you have access to all the resources of the team, and you get a transaction coordinator. So you don't actually have to run your deals, from start to finish. Once you get it in, you'll have a transaction coordinator to do that for you. So those are some great benefits of the team. And again, there's no contract, so it's a way for you to grow. Their average agent on the team does 16 deals a year. So wherever they're at in production, they generally get to that 16 in their first year. So it's a way to grow your business, do a lot. And they said they generally don't have people leave because, the financial arrangement is so solid and the structure and support is solid that people stay on that team. So just another option for people that are looking to grow fast, have that support, have that structure that's built in. So it's called the Premier Group. And again, they're building that in, all over. They're based out of North Carolina, though. So we actually just started our team yesterday, in the sense that I'm going to be the team leader, and we've already got 3-4 people that have joined and many more coming on board.
Okay, awesome. Thank you for sharing that information. I heard you say that you were traveling to Tampa. So whenever you kind of get back and get settled, I wanted to circle back with you from our conversation on Sunday, because I had the call yesterday. And so I just kind of wanted to circle back.
Yeah.
So whenever you get a minute, not urgent, okay? And safe travels.
Absolutely. You know what? I may have some time. I'm leaving. I gotta get ready here. Geez. And let's see. I will be in Tampa this afternoon, so I may have some downtime before dinner this evening, and then definitely tomorrow. I actually should have some time in the morning. Where we
Okay.
can talk. So I'll reach out and let's have that conversation for sure.
All right. Sounds great. And you have a wonderful day, okay?
Thanks. You too. Appreciate it tonight. Okay. Have a great one. Bye, guys.